This short clip will introduce you to the two separate lives we live, through our internal and external self. Firstly though, a question. What caused the Titanic to sink? At the end of this short clip, you might have an answer that you didn't expect. We all exist as two selves, an internal self and an external self. The horizontal line on the screen represents our skin, and everything above the line is our external self, and everything below the line is our internal self. Let's start with our external self. We can represent how we are externally in three ways: the way we relate to and make an impact on the outside world, and the way the outside world makes an impact on us. These three ways are how we look, how we sound, and how we behave. For example, if we look lively, sound lively, and behave in a lively manner, then we are likely to come across to others, our external world, as a lively person. By contrast, if we look unhappy, sound unhappy, and behave in an unhappy manner, people will have a view of us as unhappy. So that's how we present ourselves to the world, through how we look, how we sound, and behave. We also have an internal self, the way we are within ourselves, under our skin. We call this our internal state. This also consists of three factors. They are how we feel, how we think, and what we believe. These three factors tend to dominate and predict our external self. How we feel and think, and what we believe, usually determine how we look, sound, and behave. If we want to project and present a more positive external self, for example happy, enthusiastic, and confident, then the best way to do that is to have a similar internal state. If your job requires you to be a positive person, then you have to look, sound, and behave in a positive way. That is so much easier if you feel positive, think positively, and believe positively in yourself and the situation. If in contrast you feel and think negatively, or have negative beliefs about yourself or the situation, then it is very hard and quite stressful to present yourself externally in a positive way. It won't come naturally, and to some extent you'll have to put on an act to do it, which will be wearing and hard work. So the best route to a healthy external self is to develop a healthy internal self. This means rather than focus on changing, controlling, or managing your external behaviours, instead focus on changing, controlling, or managing your internal state. If you can create an internal state of feelings, thoughts, and beliefs that work for you, then not only are you more likely to be comfortable within yourself, but you are also likely to be comfortable in all your external relationships. So, what did sink the Titanic? Most people will say the iceberg, and of course that would be true. But a different but compelling reason was the attitude or internal state of most people on the ship, who collectively had the view that the Titanic was unsinkable. This internal state generated unhelpful, overconfident behaviours, which meant that by the time everyone realised the precarious danger they were in, it was sadly too late to take the behaviours that would have saved them. Thank you for listening.